Yeah, so fat loss is obviously one of the biggest conversations in the fitness industry. The supplement industry is built around improving body composition in its early days, and it is very much a massive thing we get asked about all the time. Is fat burners and how they work. And I made Metabolize years and years and years ago. This is one of the earliest parts of the brand. We're talking 5, 6, 7 years ago now. Metabolize came out. And it was took it so left of field, and I haven't had a chance to explain properly the thought process, but it's become really relevant now because so many people struggle with metabolic issues, whether it's insulin resistance, whether it's metabolic diseases. Those are rising in the public health sector massively. We're seeing people with pre-diabetics, type 2 diabetics. We're seeing in the US last year, we had 100 million metformin prescriptions. So people are clearly struggling with metabolic function. And that is the core fundamental that everyone should be looking at when we're talking about fat loss. I suppose when we're looking at the classic approach to fat loss, everyone is looking at how can I use fat burning supplements to burn more calories while I'm going for a run, or the 1 hour in the gym that I'm training. How can I push harder and burn more calories there? A lot of talks around thermogenics, a lot of talks around stimulant content. And I suppose it's designed to try and burn a few more calories during your exercise. But I think when we look at how the body actually works, and you look about things like how your thyroid functions, which is your body's thermostat that dictates your basal metabolic rate, when we look at what we burn in a day as our total daily energy expenditure, so the whole pie of what we burn in a day, what you're going to burn in the gym, even in elite athletes at like Olympic level, we're only talking 25% of your daily calorie burn at most. More realistically, if you're the average person going to the gym 3, 4, 5 days a week, it's only going to be 10% of your total daily energy expenditure is actually coming from the exercise portion. But everyone's building supplementation to address that 1 hour in the gym, that 10% of your total calorie burn. The other 23 hours of the day, the other 90% of your calorie burn comes from how well your metabolism functions. And so when I built Metabolize, I was going, no, let's not look about the 1 hour in the day. Like, let's not focus on that. It's why you don't see some very common things you'll see in fat burners like L-carnitine and things. Effective supplements, but this thing is about trying to tackle head on that thyroid piece, that basal metabolic rate, and getting that charging as fast as you can. Because if you're burning calories at a basic rate faster, it means you can be sitting on the couch at home and burning more calories all day. It is the most effective way of tackling it, but it requires some less conventionally seen supplements. So a lot of naturopaths love working with things like coleus forksoli, which is great for stimulating metabolic activity at a cellular level, at regulating thyroid function. Yerba mate, same sort of thing. That'll improve signaling from the brain to the thyroid to say run faster, faster, faster. Zinc, selenium, and iodine are crucial micronutrients to actually help the thyroid build thyroid hormone so it can make your metabolism run properly. Tyrosine is used to build the hormone that thyroid uses to make your metabolism actually run faster. I have zinc, selenium, iodine, tyrosine. I have coleus, yerba mate. I have olive leaf extract, and oleuropein from that helps to convert inactive to active forms of that hormone. So you're getting this really awesome synergies of hitting it with micronutrients and herbs, sending signals to say run faster, faster, faster. Here's the nutrients to build it as well whilst you're going, all driving that basal metabolic rate as fast as we can. So whether you're someone who's new to supplements at all, I mean, hell, my 70-year-old mother is using this product and just walking the dog each day. You don't have to be using this in the gym. You could literally just sit on the couch and use this every day to improve metabolic health, to try and make sure you're burning more calories at rest. You're more efficiently utilizing those calories as well. And as a nice side piece as well, there's some things addressed in here around blood sugar regulation too, which is super important in an era where 65% of Australian adults are either overweight or obese. And we're also seeing a massive increase in type 2 diabetes and pre-diabetics and poor blood sugar management too. So it's really crucial we start throwing in things like your magnesiums, your cinnamon barks, your ALAs to help also the body deal with carbohydrates and make our metabolism work more efficiently. So this thing is a real powerhouse at metabolic being fat loss being a fat burner is a really simplified way of explaining that, but I think it's always been the easiest way to say it. But in reality, this thing is a metabolic health product you should use every day, regardless of whether it's weight loss or not, just to make sure your metabolism can charge at its optimal rate and be burning as many calories as humanly possible, just while sitting there on the couch, walking the dog, going about life. It's the all day fat burner, and that's why I love Metabolyze. And I'm so glad I finally got a chance to talk about it and really go down deep in the weeds of why this thing was built different and why I think more people should be looking more holistically with their supplementation, not just at how to get a few more calories out of that 1 hour in the gym. I want you burning more calories 23 hours a day, not more in that 1 hour.